Yeah, what's up, y'all? What up, y'all? It's PURP, and we live in this bitch. We live in this bitch. Yeah, we live in this bitch. Let's go. Give me a couple minutes, real quick. We're gonna start the show real soon, real soon. Just gonna give it a few minutes. Got a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about. Make sure this goes out. Just making sure everything is going smoothly. I really like the setup for this. How I got this laid out because these are going to be the topics. I got some more topics, but I'll get into that soon. Really. All right, so time to start the show. This is PCP, Purp Culture Podcast, Ep.7. And as you can see by the title, I've got it Carter 5 versus Kanye West album YANDHI. I'm going to get into that a little bit later, but I want to first discuss what I have set up for the future of this channel and address certain things, that's been going on. Yeah, so pretty much, I looked back at my older videos and just been looking at all my analytics, my social blade, and it's really just really motivated me to keep going with this YouTube shit. Um, it's really crazy because this has been my best month of YouTube. Period. Like I've gained like 20 something subscribers just in this month. Which shout out to them because once I get to 100, I have a plan, a special video for that. Hopefully it lines up with a stream so I can like incorporate it in my stream because I want to literally just want to shout out everybody that subscribed to me or whoever I could see. I just want to shout them out. And man, I'm halfway there, and hopefully I can get to 100 subs by the end of this year. That's my goal. If I get 100 subs by the end of this year, that'd be fucking amazing. But if not, that's going to be the main goal. That's going to be one of the goals for next year in 2019. And I really want to do some different things going into next year. Like, I'm so hyped for people to see my new intro because I really personally think it's fire. I'm still debating if I want to tweak. I'm still tweaking a little things here and there, but I can't wait till people see it. I want to drop it now, but it's just like I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it. So so people could really see the growth of where my channel's gone. For all the people and my haters that like talk shit saying my channel is trash, whatever. It don't matter because that's just their opinion. It's YouTube. They really try, and that's when I noticed it. Like this month, out of all the other months that I've been on here on YouTube, I've only been on YouTube for over a year, a little over a year. I started in like last August, and I've been getting great results on my videos. Maybe because I've been the first one out. I'd be always trying to be the first one out the gate with my shit, you know. So that's why I'd be kind of trying to gather my thoughts real quick and just shoot the shit, because my videos, I really like to do it in one take. I don't like to continuously have to redo it. Like I've only had to do that when I'm reviewing certain things. I might like miss I might fucking get a brain fart or something like that and completely forget what I was going to say. But I've gotten to the point where I'm more comfortable um I'm more comfortable talking, so I'm able to express myself a lot better, I should say. And I really see the progress from like my first videos that I put out in 2017 to now. You see in the channel really form. And that's my whole thing about this YouTube shit. For me, it's not having 1,000 subs or 100,000 subs or even the watch time, even though like I'm really gonna have most likely going to get my watch time requirements. I say this all the time. I'm gonna have my watch time requirements before I even hit 1,000 subs. But the pace that I'm going, and if I keep going, I could probably get close to 1,000 in like a couple years, like 2 years, 3 years from now. But who knows? But I have a lot of things planned for the end of this year that I really want to be aggressive on, because I want to drop a lot of my top tens. Like I want December to be filled with just top 10 videos, top 5 videos maybe. And I might make that a ritual. I might make that like a ritual type thing that I do on this channel. Like every December, I'll just do nothing but top 5 videos. Sprinkled with a little other videos if something pops up or something catches my eye, or if I want to talk about something a little bit more in depth, then I'll do more in depth. Then I'll do that. Um, and I really I should probably say this now because I've been yesterday I was really thinking hard about it, like extremely hard about it. I will only have so after this episode, I'll probably just have episode 8, 9, and 10, and then go on a little mini hiatus, restructure some things, because I really want this to be where I can connect with people. I haven't yet, and I feel like I have to rebrand this podcast to do so. I loved everything I've done with it, because once I get to 10 episodes, I'm a still, it's still going to have that essence and that blueprint of the Perp Culture podcast, but I don't know just yet if I want to keep the name and just keep it going and just have it kind of feel refreshed, or completely start over, but use the blueprint of the Perp Culture podcast to start something new. And that would just be like, and the Perp Culture podcast will just end up being my first like actual like podcast series, And I had really fun with it, but like when I'm looking at it, it's just like it is kind of all over the place. You really see the evolution of that of the podcast, like every episode. Like this episode is probably like just the layout for it, like how I have the Carter 5 art there, the YANDHI art, and I have the American Horror Story. those are my topics tonight. But that's kind of how I want to have things set up and have it be a little bit more flashy. I want to kind of, I don't know how to do it through a phone, but I'm trying to like, I want to add background music while I'm talking so it kind of breaks up the tension. Like, I know I could do that if I were to just record an episode. I might go and do that instead of a live stream. Um, Only because, and that's the thing too. It's if I end up just recording the podcast instead of streaming, it might take it takes a little bit longer for it to upload, you know. But with like you just streaming it like straight off your phone, like it's up in a few minutes, and that's what I kind of really like about it. But I might end up having to just record. I might end up just making it a record podcast and just, and if it starts picking up, you know, I'll switch it back to live. But these are all things I'm thinking about right now, and December will be the last Perp Culture podcast episode. So and I'm going to highlight that in episode 8, 9, and 10 when they come out, and I'll probably have one episode a month. Like one episode 8 will be in August, and I'll have a November episode of November, and then the last episode will be out in December. And I'll make sure I repeat this just in case nobody catches this, you know. Um that's what I want to say about that's what I want to say about my podcast. And I was really thinking about it, like rebranding the whole podcast as itself and just leaving this in 2018, but I might end up changing my mind. And to give y'all an update on my animated short series that I'm that I want to start doing. I haven't started yet, just being real, because I don't know how I want to do it yet, you know. It might not, I'm definitely going to try to put something out in 2019, but it's definitely going to be something, it's going to be one of my most ambitious projects yet, so I don't even want to rush it. And so I might put out, what I might end up doing is putting out a full little trailer or a little teaser clip, you know. Well, you already got a teaser, but I might put out a clip sometime next year, you know, a little like just to give you a brief summary of what the series is going to be about, what I'm going to do with it. Um and also I want to do more things with anime next year. I always wanted to start One Piece, but I've only watched like 5 episodes. I think I'm just gonna wait till that series is completely done to watch it. I don't know yet. I want to make it like a series on my channel also, but y'all can let me know if you would like me to do that. I think that would be pretty interesting and very tedious, because it's like 800 plus episodes. Even though, like, that's the thing about animes, like long animes like that. Like, once you just gotta get into the flow of things. If you watch like multiple episodes a day, and then like you'll start getting into it, and then that 10 episodes a day will turn into like 12 or 13, and just you'll see yourself flying through shows like that. But yeah, pretty much that's what I want to do with the channel going forward. I have a bunch of things planned out. The videos will not stop dropping. I'll never stop dropping until I get bored of this shit, you know. So that segues into my next thing before we get into the topics. I want to just address the haters real fast. I don't want to give you too much clout. The haters really drive me, bro. Like this is so crazy because you can have an opinion about something and it's cool to disagree, but when you're sitting there, right? I'm not going to mention this person's name, but I looked on this person's page, right? He had over 1,000 something subs, right? And I feel like I'm beating a dead horse because I go through this with people all the fucking time right now. I see a lot of bullshit popping up, which is really funny to me because that just only gives me a clue that I'm doing something right, regardless of how you feel. But anyways, dude has like 1,000 something subs, right? Comments on my, what was it, the Binge EP review. And that's another thing. Before I get like, all right, let me just explain. All right, right? This dude got over 1,000 subs. He comments on my channel, on my video, the MGK Binge EP review. Is my most hated video on my channel so far. I don't know if it's my most viewed. I think the Kendrick EP is going to be my most viewed, but I'll also go into that later. After this, but dude got over 1,000 subs, like I'm saying, and he's gonna comment saying, "Yo, this channel is trash." And you know, prior to that comment, right, I've already seen other shits on that, other toxic ass bullshit on that video, and I just stopped I just stopped responding to people, you know. And I told the dude, yo, don't even knock me when your channel's not even doing nothing. Like, he has over 1,000 something subs, but yet none of his videos in the last year, or even in like 10 months, 11 months, have even hit over 100. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. And I'm a dude that only has 50. So for me, any video that gets over 100 views is cool for me, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've been putting out really good videos, you know. Some people might think otherwise, but that's the beauty in, you know, having your opinion. You know, you shouldn't, and even if you're a YouTuber that's just starting, like me, you shouldn't let any negativity really like distract you from what you want to do, you know, because it's what you want to do. It's your channel. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. You know, these people, I mean, let me not say these people. People on YouTube, you know, are very fickle. You know, you'll have the toxic side that all they want to do is straight just troll and bash you and hate on your comment when you don't even make any type of comment, like content at all. Like, that shit boggles me. Like, I know a lot of people, like, I be in a lot of chats, like live chats and stuff with channels that I follow, and I love them because like it's like, and I really respect that about these channels that I follow, because it's like, damn, they really built this from nothing, man. And they really built this, and you could really tell because like everybody will have a different opinion about certain things or certain aspects of life, or you know. But like I said, like, don't let no negativity bring you down. Let that be your motivation, you know. Like that cocksucker that said my channel is trash and stuff, and like I'm looking at him, I'm just like, bro, you got a bunch of dead ass subs because obviously nobody watching your shit, bro. So how you gonna come at me saying like I'll never hit 100 subs and shit like that, blah blah blah? I'm like, bro, like, are you kidding me? You got more subs than me, but what are you doing besides making WWE shit that nobody watching, talking about some bullshit, and like you got pretty good camera quality and stuff. I see some of your like, and all you do is talk about a little bit of Call of Duty here and there and blah blah blah. But it's like I'm not gonna bash him. You know what I'm saying? You got 1,000 subs, good for you. But all I'm gonna say is, what you doing with it? Absolutely nothing. Um. So yeah, that's just my. I just want to kind of like let y'all know real quick. Um. Where this channel's going, how I feel about certain things that's been happening. Like, this has definitely been my like I say this again, like, this has been my biggest month. Like, I've been just killing it right now. Like, everything is going smooth. Like, you know, outside of YouTube is another thing, but like here on YouTube, it's just I'm comfortable. I'm getting really, really comfortable. And I'm telling you, I'm turning up in 2019. I'm going to be a lot more aggressive, you know, a lot more aggressive with putting out my videos and just the way I go about things. Because now that I'm comfortable, I can go 100 now. I can go 100. Because right now I'm only like 50%. You know, I'm just trying to feed feed my subs and feed the community of YouTube, you know, just put my 2 cents in, you know, um, trying to find my little wiggle room and just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find my little wiggle room right now to just fit in, you know, not even to fit in, but just to like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to open that door. Yeah, like I'm banging on the door, they're going to let me in. Pretty much. That's what 2019, I'm be banging on the door and they're going to let me in. Please believe and watch. Please believe and watch, because now that I'm getting, I have multiple videos that got like 1,000 views or almost getting to 1,000 views. Like, you're gonna start seeing, I'm gonna start seeing more hate, more hate. But also, I'm out of that hate. I'm gonna get so much more love, you know, and that's the beauty in it. But let's get into these topics. I spent like almost 25 minutes just talking, 20 something minutes or something like that. But, you know, had to break the ice somehow. Uh, so the topics we got for today, it's gonna be like I said, I'm gonna keep this under an hour. I'm gonna probably talk about each topic for a little, like 10 minutes each, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Um, so we've got the long anticipated Carter 5 about that just dropped like this weekend. We have YANDHI. I'll get to that in a moment. And I want to kind of discuss American Horror Story, something a little different. It's kind of random, but it's kind of different. Um let's see. Carter 5, right? I wish I would have put out wish I would have put it out a little bit earlier than I did, but it's doing all right. It's sitting at like 50 views. Hopefully by a week or so, it'll be up like 100 views or something like that. But overall, with sitting with the album, I've already deleted the songs I don't even want to go back and listen to. But the songs I like, there's like 11 or 12 tracks, give or take, that I like. That's why I always say, like, I think what hurt this album, well, not even hurt it, but what has a lot of people mixed feelings about is, one, there is some dated shit on here. Two, he waited 6 years to put it out, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I think he would have been. Who's this? Who's watching? What's good? What's good? But like I said, I really enjoyed this album for what it was. It's nothing spectacular because, like I said, I haven't been a fan of Lil Wayne since Carter. Carter 2. Carter 3 to me was overhyped. I still think it's whatever. It's meh. Carter 2 is meh. You know, his mixtapes I'm not a fan of at all. Like, I'm not checking for none of that shit. Like that, like, for me, everybody uh has a different way of looking at Wayne's music. Me, I like his albums. I just prefer his albums more. It just seems like he'll be more serious and not so, lazy with his wordplay and his punchlines and everything like that. Um, but there was there was so much riding on this project that it couldn't fail. It couldn't fail, like, commercially, like sales wise, because like I'm hearing the numbers is crazy right now. I think he's supposed to do like 4 or 500 K whatever first week, which is insane and good for him because it's well deserved, man. He works hard, but you could still criticize somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like I troll with my friends all the time with like Lil Wayne jokes, and I made my own Carter 5 cover and whatnot for my review. I put it on my Instagram like a while ago though, but I thought it was pretty funny, fucking funny. Some people that were diehard Wayne fans that are friends of mine, they hated that. They didn't think it was funny, but it's whatever. And that's the thing. It's the same thing with Eminem fans. Eminem fans try to come up on my channel and kill my shit, but I was just like, nah, you're not gonna do that because, for one, this is how stupid they look, right? This is how stupid these Eminem fans, majority of them, the ones that sit there just want to follow, hop on the bandwagon, the hate bandwagon and shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because I like Kamikaze. I liked I didn't do a review on Rap Devil, but I liked Rap Devil. I thought Kill Shot was okay. Got killed for that. Um yeah, it's just like I didn't say nothing negative in my reviews about either Eminem or MGK, but I still got killed for it. So it's like hip hop is so fickle, and it just in any genre of music, really, like, everybody can just have their opinion, strong opinions. Like, I have my strong opinions. I feel like everybody's biased towards something, like, whether it be a product or artist or movie or TV show. Like, everybody, we're, as humans on this earth, you couldn't tell me that you're not biased. But don't let your bias judge your don't let it cloud your judgment, as I should say. But the Card 5 it was really solid. You know, I would have personally, what he should have done is probably delayed it till 2019, early 2019, like drop it at like the top of the year, like February, not even February, like March or April, you know, get the jump on people. Um, Split cause the track, there's like, what, 23 tracks? Yeah, 23 tracks on this album. And like I said, like not all of it's really like good. Some of it is, like I said in my review, a lot of it is that trash ass Wayne shit. I don't. I really wish. All right. I really wish he would have cut it down to at least 15 tracks, 15 or 16. We're not 15 tracks, and kind of went back to the studio and just made, like, kept the music from 2017 or 2016 to up to now, so at least it doesn't sound too out of date. Because there's a song on here with Swiss Beats that's like, why wasn't Pistol on My Side in place of this song? I have no idea. That just still bothers me. And like, Uproar was not a good song. Like, there, and it's really rare for me not to like a Swiss Beat song or a beat, but that shit was hot garbage, bro. That shit was Green Ranger Part 2. But I was like, we've already heard you go off this. Like, why is this? But anyways, it was a solid album. I thought it was really cool. For a Wayne project, I thought it was cool. But at least Wayne fucking delivered. You know, at least Wayne delivered. To whereas now I'm going to go into my next topic is Kanye motherfucking West, or as I like to call him now, Cap Ye West. Cause this motherfucker straight up bamboozled, hoodwinked everybody. He literally had everybody waiting for his album to drop last night during SNL, and he completely just said, fuck y'all. Kanye straight up just said, fuck all y'all. And gave you, I didn't even listen to the rant he did at the end of the SNL skip. I was like, bruh, why would you say that you're dropping an album on this date, knowing that people are already looking at you weird, looking at you sideways. They're already looking at you weird. They're already looking at you sideways. Why the fuck would you even, for one, put out like even try to say you're going to release an album on a Saturday, which is fucking weird. Why not just release it on Friday with Wayne, with everybody else? Like, Logic dropped. I'm probably not going to talk about that. I'm gonna listen to it, but I'm probably not gonna review it or nothing like that. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might, but. And then you expect people to be excited for your album when you don't even give nobody no type of updates or nothing, saying like, all right, we had like a technical difficulties. Or I would have been all right if Kanye would have came out even before that night or that Saturday and say, I'm making some final tweaks on my album. It will be coming out next week. I'd have been fine with that. Some people would have been pissed, but they're already pissed now because you pretty much promised them something that you didn't deliver. And that's why I got to give Wayne his props, because I didn't think he was going to drop at all. I made jokes about his album being sort of like Detox. People didn't like that, but uh, yeah, just you know, I was rooting for Kanye. I was really looking forward to this, but now it's just like I'm about to just completely say fuck him. Like after this shit drops, it's just like I'm probably not going. I'm probably not gonna be looking forward to another Kanye project unless if it's really good. Then that's another thing. But I don't know what the fuck he's doing, and I'm always gonna have that love for Kanye because like. Say what you want about the man lyrically, production wise, the man is a beast. He's a beast. And it's like you can't be halfway in and halfway out, man. You gotta be balanced with your shit. And it's just like Kanye is looking real off balance. Like that performance, oh, I almost forgot. Did anybody, did anybody I want to like make this clear. Did anybody see Tiana Taylor's titties? Because I sure did. I saw them fun bags, them chocolate chip titties. I seen them shits, and I was like, God, yeah, and they didn't even censor it or nothing. I loved it. I cannot wait for this shit to be. I hope this shit's on YouTube right now because I definitely would screenshot that shit. But that was the highlight of SNL last night was Tiana Taylor's titties, man. I can't believe nobody seen that, bro. Nobody talking about that. Cause them's was some nice titties. Them's was some nice titties. The shit he did with Lil Pump, garbage. Hot garbage. Hot garbage. I don't know what he was doing, what he was thinking. Like Lil Pump was having more fun than Kanye. And I felt bad. This is the one time I ever felt bad for Lil Pump, bro. Like, it's like to the point where it's like Kanye, like Lil Pump doesn't make Kanye look bad. Kanye makes Lil Pump look bad. it's it's hilarious, but hopefully Yandhi drops in the coming days or sometime this week or probably Friday. Most likely it's gonna drop Friday. Venom also comes out this weekend. I'm gonna have to go see that. Not looking forward to paying for that, but whatever. Um, and on to my last topic for tonight. Oh, before I get into that last topic, I want to shoehorn that Kendrick dropped an EP of a bunch of unreleased music, and now there's this thing saying like it's not real, it's real. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's real because it's all over the place on different streaming sites and everything. I was about to take the video down, but I was just like, fuck it. And I got some weird comments from that, like, why would you review unreleased tracks? How stupid does that sound? That's like, why would you review a new album and it just came out? Can somebody explain that to me? Because I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. No disrespect for her, but, Kanye ain't dropped. I wanted to put out a video, so I did that. And I also have a review. It's going to be in the link in the description. I got to put all these links in later. I'll probably put all the links in later on tonight. I got my review of My Hero Academia Season 3. I really liked how that video came out, so you should go check that out. But getting into my next topic, my last topic for the night, American Horror Story. And man, I don't want to say I started this, but I'm going to say I started this. We got so many theory videos out there now. Some of them saying Mallory is Zoe. Mallory is Zoe. Even though when I was the first one, I want people to remember this. So if I'm right, give me my fucking credit. If I'm right, give me my fucking credit. If Mallory is Zoe, give me my fucking credit. Give me my fucking, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Mallory will be Fiona. I don't think that would make too much sense for the story, at least. Like I said, the only thing that kind of really makes sense is Mallory being Zoe, because what's Fiona's connection to Madison? You know, we didn't see Madison till season. We didn't see Madison till season 3. So they, I wonder. I really wonder. I might make a video about this and kind of really think about this and put it out on Wednesday or something like that, or in the future. What if? Because a lot of people are playing double roles, so it's like, are they gonna bring back certain characters from each season and mesh them in with this season? I think that'd be really, 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 really interesting. Extremely interesting. And that's why I find this season really fascinating. Um, there's just so many things. And I didn't check how many episodes they're doing this season. I don't know if they're sticking with 10 or 13. I gotta go back and double check. But if they're going with 10, this is gonna be a pretty quick ass season. And it feels like that based off of last episode that aired. But I think there's a bunch of different connections that we're just not seeing, or they're just not revealing just as of yet. Um, but we'll have to just wait and see. But with the whole Mallory and Zoe thing, I am Mallory is Zoe. Hashtag that shit, because that's the only thing that is coming to mind that makes sense for the story. And this story is getting really, really wacky in a good way, for me at least. Because I like horror to be goofy and wacky, but not too like cheat. Like, I don't know. It just seems like with American Horror Story, it's just them having fun. You know, But that's why I always say the first 2 seasons of American Horror Story are the best, because they were serious. There was no like haha jokey moments. It's very serious. As soon as they added that humor, they just knew they were just gonna have fun with it. It's the same thing with like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As soon as they introduce like the Guardians, now everything has to have some type of humor into it now. Which kind of sucks, but we just gotta have to wait and see how this season unfolds, because it's gonna be interesting to see if Tate pops up. I want to see. I want to. I just got a message, but it's gonna be interesting to see if they bring back old characters. I don't. As far as the series as a whole, I don't know if they will. If season 9 will be the last season. It just definitely feels like they're coming towards the end game. I don't know if this was the last season. If this was the last season, it would have been a shitty poor job of really marketing that, because most shows they would just tell you like this is the final season, blah blah blah. But I think for the final season of American Horror Story, it's going to tie everything together. I think this is going to, whatever events happen at the season finale of this, we'll go into whatever season 9 is going to be about, you know. And I'm hyped for that. But I got to cut this show a little short. Got a few things to do. Thanks for tuning in. And if you catch the replay, make sure you hit them thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you know, do whatever. And I appreciate y'all, and I'll check y'all out in the next episode. See y'all. Peace.